Hey there, teacher friend. I hope this podcast finds you in the middle of doing all the things you love, and that so far, summer is treating you right. I spend most of my time chauffeuring children and the rest at ball games, but I am managing to squeeze in a few hours of work each day as well, as long as I get up early enough. And I am so glad that I am because I've got some amazing things in the works for you. More on that later, but for now, let's get to your 5 good things for teachers. In this edition, you'll find an Amazon Teacher Wishlist giveaway, a reading pool party, new writing prompts, a teacher letter to parents, and a save the date for something epic that is coming up later this summer. Good thing number one, Amazon Wishlist giveaway. Emily is a generous human from Minnesota who's working hard to share the love with teachers. She's going to be clearing a teacher's Amazon wish list once a week from now until September. Are you kidding me? Click the link in the video description box to enter this week's giveaway and then stay tuned to Emily's account so that you can enter again each week. The link will take you to her Instagram post, which will give you all the directions on how to enter and to stay in the loop. Because I'm curious, I'd love to know what's on your Amazon wish list. Put a few in the comments below so I can add them to my own list. Good thing number two, a reading pool party. If you're one of the brave souls teaching summer school, this idea is for you. Have a pool party in your classroom? Don't worry, there's absolutely no water involved. No need to even alert or alarm your custodial staff at school. Sometimes the environment and the vibe is all you need to convince kids to settle into a good book. A few purchases at the dollar store or the Target One spot will have your class floating through class with a good book in hand. You can level up this idea by playing some upbeat instrumental music or putting a poolside ambiance video up on your whiteboard. Maybe even spritzing a tiny bit of sunscreen so it smells like the pool. Okay, admit that last one might be too much. I don't know, but have fun with it. It doesn't take much to make a memorable moment inside your classroom. If you want to see a visual of what this idea looks like in action, you can click the link in the video description box, which will take you to the visual version of this podcast. One last tip, add some Capri Suns and maybe a popsicle, and you'll be the cool summer school teacher for sure. Thanks to Jess Beaver for this great idea via Instagram. Good thing number three, new writing prompts. Last week, I dove into the creative corner of my mind and came up with 36 new writing prompts. They can be found on TPT listed as writing prompt set number 3 or in the full bundle. P.S. If you go for the full bundle, it contains over 200 writing prompts, almost enough for one a day for the entire school year. How do we get better at writing? Just like any other skill, we do it, preferably daily. Once school starts again, have your students spend 10 minutes of the class period working on a prompt. It will improve their critical thinking skills, writing stamina, and confidence, not to mention their handwriting, spelling, and grammar. Plus, it sure is fun to see all those words pile up. Peer feedback forms and a rubric are also included with this writing prompt set. Happy writing! Good thing number four, teacher letter to parents. I saw this teacher letter on Instagram a few weeks back and thought I'd share it here for a couple of reasons. I'm going to read you now from Lori Singad. Let me see if I can figure out how to pronounce her last name. Singh Raju. Lori Singaraju posted this on Instagram, and it is an amazing letter, and I wanted to share it with you. It's 4 pages long. I'm just going to read you the first page. Dear parents of middle schoolers, no, this isn't one of those kinds of letters from a teacher. I'm not here to, for instance, let you know that your child hasn't brought a pencil to class one single time since maybe the second day of school. I know you bought them pencils. What happened to those pencils? God only knows. I just want to tell you a few things you may or may not know about your child. I know things are likely a bit rough at home now that your child is a sweaty mess of hormones and nonsense TikTok slang. Let me clear a few things up for you. They love you so much. I'm not kidding. They write about you in their journals. If I ask them who they admire, what they're thankful for, even if they could have dinner with anyone living or dead, fictional or non fictional, they pick you. They worry about letting you down. Some of them really feel like they can never ever be good enough for you. You want to look out for that. It's really hard on them. They can't pause their video games when they're playing online. This is a top thing they wish adults understood. Apparently, you tell them to pause their game and take out the trash or whatever, and they need you to understand that online games don't pause. So, there you go. I just passed it along. Again, this is page 104 of this letter that I saw on Instagram, and I really wanted to pass it along to you for two reasons. Number one, this teacher shares some great points, many of which I knew, but I appreciated the reminder. Middle school is tough, to say the least. So much of it is about helping our students be good humans. Sometimes, amidst the pressures of standardized testing and society's desires for us to fix, well, everything, it's easy to forget that. Give the letter a read and refresh your memory. Number two, if you're already brainstorming about what you want your back to school letter to say to parents, this letter could be the source of some inspiration. What do you really want them to know? What will help the parents feel better about entering another school year with a hormonal human in their charge? Will talking about grading scales and late work policies really stick with them in September? Or are there other things we could communicate that will get us all moving in the right direction together? Food for thought. Definitely take a look at this letter, and I will link it in the video description box. And last but not least, good thing number 5, save the dates. I want you to save a couple of dates actually. Can you pretty please circle August 1st and 2nd on your calendar? I'm going to be doing something so very, very cool on those dates, and I'd love for you to attend. My current plan is to have 3 time slots for you to participate: 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 7 p.m. Central Time each of those days. So pick yours, put it in your phone, and then wait patiently while I get all the details in order. I am so excited. All right, that's it this time around. Happy summer, teacher friends. P.S. If you didn't snag your free ticket to the Middle School ELA Summit where I'll be presenting, I'll put a link for you to save your spot in the video description box. Again, it's free and it's going to be amazing. P.P.S. If you want to say thanks for all the good things I send your way and fuel future content creation, you can buy me a virtual cup of coffee. Again, I'll put that link down there in the video description box. Thanks to everybody who supported me there in the past. Finally, one last good thing. If you want this podcast to show up in your email inbox twice a month on the first and third Thursdays, all you got to do is sign up here. Once you do that, you'll also get a free First Chapter Friday startup kit and a bunch of other freebies. So it's totally in your best interest to get on it right now. All right, thanks so much for joining me for this episode of 5 Good Things for Teachers. I hope you come back again for more next time. I'll see you again next time. Happy reading.